is because it's so hard being a girl. You don't understand what it takes to, walk around in heels all day and put on makeup. Oh my God, it's so hard. But you do it for yourself, allegedly. Yo, what's happening YouTube? It's your boy Bolo, and I'm coming to you with another video for educational purposes only. And today we will be reacting to a video by It's Complicated, great channel. He asks random people, predominantly women, very easy to answer questions, nothing too deep, but he catches them in these logical fallacies that they have in their own mind, which some might believe or some might, they're just going along to get along. They kind of just make these talking points and kind of are exposed for not going with the truth. But yeah, let's go through the video. I'm gonna break it down and give my thoughts on it.
A woman has lots of sexy photos on her dating profile and no bio. Should she be surprised if guys are only contacting her for hookups?
Oh, absolutely
No,
definitely not.
Why not?
Because she's kind of asking for that attention.
Is she not promoting herself in the same fashion if she's out walking the streets in a slutty outfit?
No.
So
I really don't have to explain much on how stupid this is. But I will get into the whole judgment aspect, which judging is not wrong. It's healthy. It's a survival instinct, mechanic, whatever you want to call it, which has probably helped propagate the human genome for as long as it's been around. The reason we're around for this long is big part to being able to judge correctly. Now, are we 100% right all the time? Of course not. We're humans and we make a lot of fucking mistakes. But we recognize patterns and we see other people do things and we say, okay, according to all the things that I've seen, this is usually the outcome. The reason we don't go to bears, even though we might see them on Instagram and think they're fucking cute and wow, look at this big cuddly guy. You see one in the forest, you're gonna run. You're gonna leave, you're not going to approach. Why? Why? Because of what you've seen. You didn't need to get mauled by a bear to know I should stay away from one. Okay, you see what happens and you don't make a judgment call and say, well, this might be a nice one. No, you don't do that. And some of the people that end up on video making those stupid decisions, we go, what a fucking idiot. And rightfully so. RIP to those people, but it was fucking stupid. So judging is very healthy. And in my experience on dating apps and in real life, the girls that are usually dressing the sluttiest are usually the easiest pickings. It is what it is. So even if you are not a hoe, ladies, if you yourself are not a hoe, you will be treated like one because we are humans that go by patterns. And highest success rate for the least amount of effort are usually the girls that just like this. They're out partying all the time. Okay? It is what it is.
Why would it make a difference if you're online or out in public?
because you're posting those photos for like a specific dating app while you're walking outside. It's like how you want to dress.
What?
I dress this way because I want to dress this way for me and not for anyone else.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to call bullshit on that. Now, this is my thing. Right now, she's talking about how she dresses like this for herself, for me. You can't look at the, outfit while you're walking, but whatever. But this is the other thing. I always hear, when it comes to women, why a man should pay first regardless. Now, before I get into that, I think if you are a man and you invite a woman out, you should be paying first. You made the invitation. So I think that in that case, yeah, you should pay. But besides that, I always hear justification to why the man should always pay. Is because it's so hard being a girl. You don't understand what it takes to, walk around in heels all day and put on makeup. Oh my God, it's so hard. But you do it for yourself, allegedly. No, we know you don't do it for yourself. You do it for the attention. Even if you don't intend on, connecting with a guy that night, the constant attention that you get is more than enough motivation for you to go through all the heartache and trouble of putting on those heels and makeup. The satisfaction of turning down man after man is too great to pass up. I mean, how could you not, for your own ego, want to shit on 20 guys in a night? I mean, come on, you got 20, 30 guys that, hey, how you doing? And not interested. I'm like this for me, and this is for me and my girlfriends. Fucking full of shit.
So why can people make assumptions about you online but not in person?
I think they can make assumptions about both, but online I feel like it kind of goes for more like what you post, because you can kind of choose what you want to post and what you don't want to post. Whereas in person, I guess you can choose what you want to wear and what you don't want to wear, but...
Yeah, fucking stupid. But, so ladies, if there's any that watch here, but guys partake also, I'm going to go through a couple pictures right now. And after you see them, I want you to type in the comments your first thought when you see the picture, okay? Type in the first comment that you think. Boop. Boop. All right. Now, look at what you wrote. And if any of the answers was anything besides a human blank scale, I have no thought, you're being a fucking hypocrite about this, ladies. Okay, if you're one that's against judging and you had any thought besides human being, I have no opinion, then you're a fucking hypocrite. Okay, we all make judgments. You see someone with a certain outfit, you're gonna assume they listen to certain music, they like this, that, the third, they don't like this, whatever it is. Okay, if this dude, if you just happen to, I don't know, you were in the DMV and whatever, you started up a conversation and he told you that my favorite thing in the world to listen to is Beethoven, you'd be fucking shocked. Okay? You'd be shocked. But if one of these guys said, yeah, I listen to Beethoven, I grew up playing the violin or whatever the fuck, you'd be a lot less shocked. You know why? Because of the outfit, from your experiences, you put things together. If he told you, I love basketball and smoking blunts, you'd probably say, makes sense. He probably doesn't do both. But just from your experiences, the media, you might walk by a block in your city and you see a bunch of guys dressed like this doing those things, so you make these impressions. It's not wrong. Now you can obviously admit and say, okay, he's not like that. I judged him wrong, which is fair. But to make the judgment in the first place isn't totally wrong. It isn't. Okay? I'm pretty sure you've saved your own life a couple times. There's probably a good handful of times where you could have died that night, but you made a judgment call. Okay? Made the right one. And guys, we make judgment calls all the time if we're trying to slay some vagina, right? If you see a girl, a Jewish girl, nice Jewish girl with her wig on and, all her black on, you're not, even if she's pretty, I doubt you're going to step up to her on some bullshit. You know why? Because you're like, I know she don't play that. She probably got a husband, and if she don't, she's probably dating. She's probably looking for marriage. I'm trying to get some ass. She ain't having it. Girl in the hijab, same thing. Girl dressed up, you might say, hey, miss, have a good day. You look nice, whatever it is. You see some jangling titties and bodacious ass moving all over the place, you're probably going to be a little bit more vulgar. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm just saying you're far more likely to take that approach because, like I said, in my personal experience, you can be a little bit more vulgar because they're more vulgar. There's times where I didn't even have to ask for a nude. I'm not even whatever. I'm just chilling and they offering it up on a platter, okay? And they usually look like that, okay? Now, I also have to say, going back to one of my points earlier about the girl that wants to turn down dudes and all that stuff. Side note, I used to work as a doorman at a really high-end restaurant in Manhattan, and I noticed the difference from the same behavior that I would display from older women and younger. For instance, when I used to, be outside, anyone that walked by me, if they looked at me, I don't like to be stared at. I think it's rude. I'm going to say, have a good night. good morning, have a good weekend, whatever it is. Not in like a Casanova voice, and I'm like, hey, baby, have a good night. Wasn't like that. It's like, yo, have a good one. Very monotone. And of course the guys was like, yo, have a good one, man. Have a good one. Yo, peace out, brother. Whatever. But here's the difference. The younger ladies would look forward most of the time and kind of, most of them wouldn't say anything back. And I'm in a, whatever. I'm like at work, whatever it is. But they were just automatically thinking, oh, he's trying to hit it. He's trying to hit on me. He wants me. I'm going to avoid this situation because I am not interested in it. Fair enough. But the older ladies, oh man. Hi, have a good night. Have a good weekend. See you next week. They were grinning from ear to ear. You know why? Even the ones that look good at their age. You know why? Because the attention done dried up. And the ones that still look good for their age and probably getting attention, it dropped so much to the point where it's like, I need the attention at this point because I feel like I've lost it. So these young girls right now, they get dressed up for themselves, but it's really to shit on guys. That's all it is. It's to, humble brag in their own brain like, oh my God, all these guys are after me. I have to fight them off. But yeah, about the whole judging thing, obviously they're retarded. It is what it is. But let me know what your thoughts on the comments below. I'm out. Peace.